easier to do things. So like similar to Magic Arena, it'll skip past steps where you can't do anything. um,
Gotcha.
and
That's
then
very smart, honestly, because
yeah,
people will, yeah, just speed up the game for everybody.
and then it'll only show you the actions that you're capable of doing with
Okay.
a specific thing that you've highlighted. So you click on a card, it'll show you what you're able to do with that card, and you can only do those things. Like, uh,
That's honestly that's fantastic. Because yeah, I could see people like, well, I want to do this, and it's like, no, you don't understand. You actually can't do that. But I'm trying to do it. It says it's this block, this button here says that I can. Like, no, no, no. The button's just there.
yeah. Let me change my color. Oh, I got an interview tomorrow. I'm actually kind of nervous for. Oh.
We're at
It's for Navy Federal. Um,
okay.
it's like a customer service. Um,
Very cool.
it's I applied because it's an 80% remote job.
Okay.
Um,
Hell yeah.
so I only have to go in 1 or 2 days a week.
Okay.
Um, and the rest I can do at home. And it's just basically I'm just phone customer support. So
Screens and or screening people and everything like that.
yeah. So
That's
it's
awesome. There's
it's
something.
kind of like what I've done something similar in the past. I worked for Wells Fargo for a bit, so
Okay.
it's
Fuck yeah.
something I'm familiar with. And I was just like, well, it's something. And then if the game ever takes off, I can quit. But
100%. Is
um,
it close to where you guys live, or is it kind of a drive?
it's a bit of a drive. But again, it's mostly remote, so
Yeah. So that's really not as bad.
yeah. If I were
That's
doing
awesome,
that
man.
every
Congrats.
day,
Well,
I'd be
good
annoyed.
luck.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
I had I guess, a pre-screening interview today, and then the official interviews tomorrow. Uh,
Okay. That's awesome, man.
yeah. What am I doing? Getting set up. That's what I'm doing. Music. I'm just setting my stream up. What should I listen to
It
today?
says your stream at 8 for some reason.
8:30. I try to.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh, it's basically I put my son down and then I go do my
Yeah,
stream.
no, that's fair. When's Darren and them or his wife gonna be there? Is that next week or the week
It's
after?
next week.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, let's do this one. That's music. Oh. It's like I am getting a bit worried with the game because I'm starting to see how slow the game might be.
Okay.
But we will see. I had that's kind of why I wanted to make it digitally so I could easily test new
Test.
ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, once you get a working, like, I don't want to say a fully working, but like, you can actually have other people play it. They can also, give input. Like, yeah, no, like I like this, but I kind of wish I could do this. And it's like, oh, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah. The thing I'm stuck on is like how do I make it fun while also being like somewhat historically accurate? Like where's that nice balance of historical
Yeah.
accuracy and fun?
I mean, I think definitely, it's definitely doable. Just because like you got games like Civ and stuff that I think do it like top tier, just how they can make a game fun, but also make it not super historically accurate, but you've got your, people and they've, got certain personalities that are built into their AI, which I think is really cool when they're at like the computer.
Okay, so let me set this up because I have a GitHub. Sorry, ChatGPT released Codex,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to set it up for what I'm doing so it can review my code for me. And it has this thing you can link it to your GitHub, and it'll automatically review whatever you put to the GitHub.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So your preferred authenticator app. So I don't even know what my preferred. I don't use it. Okay. Sure, let's try this. Open. Start. Yep. Wait, I thought you said it was free. Why am I starting a 3-day free trial?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you assholes. Okay.
Get ya.
It literally says like free in the like app description. And then it's like
That's
3-day free trial. Like motherfuckers.
well, it is the era of microtransactions, so I'm not surprised. Not that it's a microtransaction, but everything is just subscription based.
Not now. Free trial. God damn. Okay. Wait, uninstall this one too, because that one's garbage. I'm gonna do this one because I think I know this brand. Yeah. Option. Wait. Using app. Cool. Cool. That worked. Continue to GitHub. I'm
assuming the job that you're interviewing for is like you'd be working like regular banker hours.
No, they actually want me for kind of night shift from. What did they say? It's like. I think they said like 5 to midnight. Or 5 to 1.
I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not ideal. Monday through Friday, though.
Yes, well, sort of. They said I get one weekend day off a week. So like I get 2 days off a week. One of them is a weekend day, and then the other is my choice.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah. Search. Codec settings, environments, code review. Okay, I connected my GitHub account. Why can't you find the repository? How does it not? Like, I have GitHub open up right now. I have a repository.
You have to, like, link the account or something?
I did link the account. That's the thing.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Be honest, have not looked at this mail account in a while. Okay. Yeah, I was like really hoping to play fucking why am I drawing a blank now? Yeah, Arc Sunday and Monday. So
Yeah, I had just shit going on. This weekend's a lot more chill, thankfully. Um, besides Sundays, I joined a golf league that plays at like 2 o'clock or something.
wow.
Well, gotta get that swing back because I have not played since September. I don't think I played in October, so yeah. So I'm going to be quite rusty, but I'm looking forward to it. It's like digital golf with one of my buddies at work that, which again, no fault, obviously, like it happened, but he had his second child last year, and so like he's just like, dude, I don't have time to do anything. I'm like, hey man, comes with like having a family. Like it's totally understandable. So he hit me up and said, dude, you trying to join this golf league? Like my wife said I could do it. I was like, yeah, I'll join. Like we can hang out and at least see you outside of work sometimes.
Dude, why is it not? Search repost. Okay, let's. But why hasn't it? Data controls, general, environments, code review, settings. I want to use this. I feel like it'll be good. I just settings. Okay. You refresh codecs. Code review. There it is. Okay. Auto code review. That's a bullshit. View triggers. I think. So review again whenever new commits. Okay, all your pull requests and codecs enabled repository will be automatically reviewed. Choose one good job. Yeah, on every push. Enable. No, I don't want to. I don't want to lose money here. Configure code review. Cool. Okay. All right. Now, see if there's anything. I don't see anything concerning. Okay. What's next? I still have to finish setting up everything, right? Profile. Because all I did was the YouTube stream update. Whew. X. Right? Yeah, that was yesterday. So post. Discord. I'm gonna kill this cat. That's my favorite chair. How dare you? All right, all the posts are done.
Assuming that's the cat you hate.
Yes. It's a very good assumption.
The cat's doing it out of spite at this point.
Probably.
It's just like, yeah, fuck. I'm gonna do what I want. You can't get mad at me.
Okay, transition. Cool. Need a drink. Yeah.
Do what do ya?
Always. I should probably get rid of the giant penguin for my interview tomorrow. It's a video interview.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Or just do the whatever platform you guys do. Just use the blur background button.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Usually anytime I've got to be on camera, I do that. Not that there's even anything in the background. It's just
like I won't be terribly sad if I don't get the job, because I don't really want to be applying to jobs right now. My wife has just been freaking out.
I mean,
and she started applying to jobs for me. And, like, she set me up with an interview for a job that I was just like, I don't want to do this job. Like, and I was just like...
I mean, she's probably, like anybody, she's probably just, like, freaking out about bills or something.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand why she's doing it.
Rightfully so. I just don't want to do the jobs that she's signing me up for.
I just want to be in control of the jobs I apply to. That's more what it is.
I get that.
So it was like I did this interview and I was just like I was not into it at all.
I mean,
I tried my best not to show how uninterested I was, but I was. Cause like it's an hour away. It was an on the site job, so I was like. I don't want to drive an hour every freaking day. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
you guys only have the one vehicle too, right?
Yeah. It's close to my wife's work, so if I had to, we would make it work. It's not like we're going two different directions. But I was like reading reviews of people that worked there, and it didn't look good. And so I was just like, okay, I'll do this interview. And then I found out that they were paying less than my wife thought they were paying, and I was just like, okay, now I really don't.
Like fuck you guys.
It's already bad enough, like, cause I was getting paid like. When I left my old job, I was getting paid 36 an hour.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was making decent money. And the best I can get right now is like 20. And it's just like... The phone one, like the remote one, I'm kind of okay with because I'm like, hey.
It's remote.
It's remote. Like
mostly remote, yeah.
It's mostly remote.
That makes a big difference. Like, okay, I'm going to pay you less money, but you don't have to, like... drive to work and all this stuff. It's like, okay, yeah, that kind of works.
Yeah.
But if it's like, yeah, you got to be here and we're gonna pay you shitty, it's like, yeah, I'm good on that.
It's also I know I'm worth more than that. Like I
Oh
know
yeah, no.
I know the experience I have. I know how much I'm worth. And
Yeah,
just because currently there aren't enough positions for someone with my experience that I can get a decent job, I'm not going to settle for a lesser job just because of
no,
that. Like
that's not a good idea at all.
it's like I'll take I'll take a part-time job or something cheap that can get me by until I can get the job I want. I'm not going to go for like
Yeah,
a job that requires training and all this just to start at square one when I have a skill set that is actually useful. Like,
yeah, no, that's totally fair.
but my wife is excited because she got an interview at like her dream job.
Ooh,
So, there's a state park near us, and
uh-huh.
so she got an interview for like a front desk, um, thing at the state park.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
it's not exactly her dream job. She wants to be a park ranger, but
I thought you wanted to open a coffee shop.
she does want to open a coffee shop. But
Okay,
okay, she
so you
hasn't like. I think if you were to order them, park ranger is above coffee shop. Like,
really? No
yes,
shit. That's awesome.
she really wants to be a park ranger. It's just a hard industry to get into.
Really?
Yes.
I never. I don't know anybody that's a park ranger, so like,
It's really
but I also never really thought about it.
so it's really competitive because it's a really relaxing job. It's not like it's like
Yeah,
a lot of people who retire want to do it. Like cuz
fair
it's
point.
cuz a lot of times what you'll get to do is you'll get to go to one of the campgrounds and just live on the campground and then be the park ranger. So it's
Yeah,
like it's a great retirement gig. So it's a very competitive like
that's actually a very good. And it's honestly, I never thought it. That's a very kind of. I mean, that's a very relaxing job. Like you literally just get to hang out in nature and like, help people like explain stuff. And it's like, yeah, I have a passion for this.
yeah.
I actually like going to work. I
And
know other
most
people that are just like, fuck this entire place.
yeah, most people that like work at national park, state parks, they love what they do. And
I
it's
can see
like
that.
so it's just a
Yeah,
real
that's. I mean, me and my boss had a conversation today about how like we're very well compensated, but I'm like, yeah, this is not my passion. She's like, yeah, no, like there are people that really like what I do. Like there are people that like they fucking love this shit. I'm like, I would go and do anything else. It's just I'm good at it and it pays very well. So it's like I can't really be mad.
yeah. So and I'm just like go for it. I don't like it's so funny. She is constantly like worried that I'm gonna say no to anything she wants to do. I'm like, no, go for it. Like, come on. At least one of us should get to live our dreams. Like, come on.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I mean, fuck. Like at this point, might as well if you're gonna if you're gonna have to work for the rest of your life, because none of us, I don't think, well, none of us in this group is like, none of us are like independently wealthy or have like a wealthy family or like a
Yeah.
trust fund. So it's like, if you're gonna be happy doing what you like, I 100% am behind that.
Yeah. Yeah. Super funny. Oh, I gotta set up the chats. Which means
Like, honey, I found my dream job, but I'm not sure about it. It's like, I don't even know why we have to have this conversation. No.
well, because she always thinks, oh, I'm being selfish, and I'm like, okay, be selfish. Like,
Honey, I want to uproot our entire family and go, like, move to, like, a third. Like, okay, well, now we're doing a lot.
yeah,
But it's like, like, this is a very normal thing. And honestly, if you get an opportunity to get your foot in the door, fucking do it.
yeah,
Especially if it's, like, a paid position. Like,
yeah,
if it's like, hey, I want to go volunteer, it's like, that's very admirable. But unfortunately, that doesn't pay bills.
yeah,
If we hit the lottery, by all means, do what you want to do.
yeah. Well, that was like there was a Redfin did a $1 million house sweepstakes.
Yeah.
That we tried to win, and I was like, look, what like I read all the requirements on like what the expectations on the winner were, and it said you had to make every effort to spend at least half of the first year of owning it in the house.
Yeah, that's
And
doable.
if you tried to sell the house before the end of the first year, they would have they could claw it back. So
which totally makes sense.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, this is easy. Okay, it's $1 million house. We win the $1 million house. We treat it as we treat it like a vacation home. We go there for 6 months. Just it doesn't have to be in a row. Just we go there, and it adds up to 6 months.
Yeah. And
then we sell the house. We pay off our current house.
Yeah, no,
and we.
That is precisely. This is a winning comp. Like this, we could do this. This would be okay.
And the reason I was so excited for it, because to win the house, you just had to be like, there was a bit of chance to it, but it was a lot smaller chance than winning the lottery and more up to skill, because it was you had to solve the clues in the ad that they were running.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I can do this. Like I'm smart enough to figure this stuff out. And so I was like, I was on it. The minute the last clue dropped, I was like, let's go. Let's figure this out. We didn't win, but I gave it my fucking best.
Figure out the thing?
So I didn't figure out the way you were supposed to solve the clue.
Okay.
Because I understood what they wanted me to do. I just didn't know how to actually do it, and I didn't have the skill set to do it, because the clue had to do with this gosh, he's like a streamer. He plays what is it? GeoGuessr. He's like a pro GeoGuessr player.
Okay.
And so I knew the view, like the clue wanted me to figure out where one of the spots of this in the trailer was, like where it physically was on the planet.
Yeah.
Because that's what this guy does, and that was the hint. But I was like, I don't even know where to begin. And then I was like, the clue, because each part of the game was genius. I gotta admit it. Like they made you use the tools in the app to finish the clue, to finish solving the clue. So this one was on the square feet of the house. And so it said to figure out the square feet of the house, make like this guy and figure like whatever the clue was. But I was like, I knew I had to figure out the square feet of the house. So I looked at square feet of the house options, and I was like, there's not that many options. I can just brute force this. And so I did. I just tried every combination until I got it.
I mean, there's more than one way to solve a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like math class, like, you didn't do the right equation, but you got the right answer. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then I told my wife the answer, and we both submitted our guesses. Because it was, once you finished the last clue, you had to make a guess on the houses that were left. So as you filled in, like, information, it would eliminate houses as options. And so there was roughly, like, 40 houses left at the end that you had to choose from. And so I quick looked at them, and I was like, okay, this one is one I'd actually like to live in. I'm going to go with that one. It's like, it's that simple. It's like, I imagine there was more context clues in the ad that would have pointed you towards the correct house. But I didn't care that much. I was like...
Yeah, it's like you're doing this, like, like playing, you know, I don't want to say playing the lottery, but playing the lottery, like, all right, if I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, the only thing it cost me is time, and it was honestly fun, so who cares? Like... Alright, that's going to take a bit. Go on to the Beyond. So... Yeah, I'd love to come into a nice amount of money, but I'm not seeing it happen, so I'm just gonna live life.
Yeah.
Although, I know my dad, so this is a funny thing I know, and I don't know what's ever gonna happen with it. My dad inherited a property in Pennsylvania from my grandfather when he died.
Hmm.
Um, and I know nothing has happened with it. I've asked my dad, like every now and again, I'll ask my dad, "Hey, what's happening with that property?" Like just out of curiosity. I know nothing has happened with it. Um, I imagine it's worth a lot of money nowadays. Uh, and I have no clue who's gonna get it when my dad passes. I know that my brother is the executor of the will, and I'm the backup, which was freaking hilarious. Or no, my brother's power of attorney, and I'm backup power of attorney. Um,
Okay.
I remember when my mom called me about it. I was like, "Wow, I didn't realize I did that well as a child." Look, I'm the youngest of four, so like,
Usually, usually it goes to the oldest,
yeah. Well,
just like by default.
the oldest is my oldest brother is the official power of attorney, and
Yeah.
I'm backup. So I was like, oh wow, I guess I did well enough to be backup. So I have no idea what's happening with that property, and I don't want to assume because I'm just imagining I'm never gonna get to touch it. But plus, I know my aunts and uncles would have something to say if my dad passed it on to one of us.
Hey, that's a them problem.
I know. I just know my family is very. It can be very chaotic at times. The drama in my family is hilarious. There's a reason I talk to very few people in my extended family nowadays. So much so, like my mom doesn't even know how little I talk to people in my family. I had to like she was giving me updates on one of my cousins, and I had to tell her I was like, "Hey, I don't talk to her anymore. We haven't talked in ages, and
Really, yeah.
like." Not just I don't care, like we had a really bad falling out that I don't really want updates on her life anymore. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's fine. You didn't know." Like, just like this is just like I just don't talk to her anymore. It's just the way it is.
I mean, I get that. There's people in my family. Well, my mom's brother, her only brother, his kids are like totally estranged. Like, didn't come to my grandfather's funeral, and they moved like North Carolina. And like my uncle called me. Surprisingly, he called me like yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, what's going on? This, that, and the other." And like, yeah, it was cordial. We got off the phone. We talked to my mom later. She's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" I was like, "I talked to your brother." She's like, "Oh, how was that?" And I was like, he gave me a lot of information I didn't ask for about my cousins that I haven't talked to in years. So that was fun. He's like, yeah, he's kind of going through like a tough time right now, so he's probably just like looking for people to talk to. I go, "That's fine," and I'll talk to him. I go, "But don't, hopefully he doesn't think that I'm trying to like fix, not burn bridges, but get the bridges back and talk to my cousins." I'm like, I have no interest in talking to them.
Yeah. Like so my family used to be really close. Then when my grandmother died, it broke the whole family. It just she was the only one holding everything together. She was the one that got all the kids. Yeah. So it was like when she passed, and she passed early. I mean, her mother outlived her. I mean, to be fair, her mother lived to be 103, but still, like, to be fair to her, like, and so it just the whole family fell apart, and then there was a couple people that tried to like take up that role of bringing the family together, but they didn't get the idea that Bocce, which is my grandmother, did it not for herself, but did it for everyone else.
Yeah.
And this person just thought it was all about her. And it was just like, we don't care. Like, it's like, and so just started causing so much drama in the family. So much so that her own mother cut her off. And the story behind that was insane. Basically, she was living with her mother, and when she moved out, she took everything.
Oh.
She literally took the stove. Like,
that's impressive.
Yes, she took the stove out from the and didn't say anything to her mother at all. Now she didn't get all of her stuff out, so her mother locked everything, changed the locks on everything. Changed the locks on everything. Took all of the stuff that she had left behind, threw it out on the driveway, and just said, "Come get it." Just done. They've interacted like twice since. Once was at my grandfather's funeral. They interacted. And I think once since then, she doesn't talk to her anymore. Like, it caused this, it like split the family in two, because there were people that took the daughter's side and people that took the mother's side. Really hilarious. My uncles and my father have a deal with one of my uncles that his wife's not allowed to their like meetups anymore because she just causes drama every time she goes. It's just like total chaos, man. And like when I went to visit my aunt, who is the mother of my cousin, she gave my wife the whole spiel on like what the drama was in the family, because my wife needs to know. This is my favorite aunt, by the way.
Okay.
Not for like, she's my favorite aunt for like all the wrong reasons.
Ooh.
Mainly because she's the most unique aunt I have. Okay. She fucks with everyone. Like, she just loves pulling people's arms. Like, she just loves it. So she messes with me all the time. And I don't lean into it. I just fall into it every time because I know what she's doing, but it's fun. And it's a little frustrating because like I do want to have a real conversation with her, but at the same time, it's like she can't help herself. She just loves fucking with people.
I mean, that's like a common occurrence in my family. Getting fucked with, getting teased, especially my uncles. My aunts, there's one in particular that is really cool. The other ones, like, I don't know, they all kind of fall into different categories. The one is just nuts, but like, everybody's got a crazy family member that you just love.
Yeah, she also is really smart with computers. And so me and her get along in that area because we can just talk and actually know what each other is talking about. And I'm one of the few people in the family that she can actually have those conversations with. Everybody else just kind of like their eyes just glaze over. And it's just like...
I mean, it's nice to have, like, I mean, obviously my family, like, Jake is probably the cousin that I'm closest with. But yeah, it's nice when other family members have similar interests, and you're like, okay, like you're actually cool. I don't have to just like be cool and nice to you because we're family. Oh God.
Okay, so let's open up the game engine. Okay, where was I? Okay, not bad. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make these buttons work. So I have the next button and the pass turn button. I gotta make them work. Pass turn is easy. Next, less easy.
Well,
Because pass turn is literally just as simple as okay, step phase until the turn number changes.
yeah.
Whereas next is a little different because you have to, for every object, look up and see if it has an action that it can perform. So it's a little more complicated. So, I need to connect the signals. So the pass turn button node. Press connect. Connect. Okay. So what we're gonna do. I believe it's. Do you have while? Okay, wait. It's funny, I said it was so simple and then my brain farted on how to actually implement it. Current phase? I don't like that because if I say like okay. I know how to do it. Variable current turn is equal to state dot turn number. While state dot turn number is equal to current turn. Step on man's face. Should be that simple. See, that worked. Can I actually can share my screen just in case you're ever curious what I'm talking about? Unless you pulled up the stream, I don't know if you did.
I was walking around my apartment.
Okay, so let's see if this works.
I'm trying to make French fries, and they're taking much longer than I would like.
Hey, it worked!
Look at you go.
Dude, it's the little things. Alright, pass turn.
It truly is.
Done. Pass turn is done. Cool. That's one button done. The next one's gonna be so much harder. Ah. This is so sad. I've passed 1,000 lines of code on this one. Oh. It's not that much, honestly. I've seen there are games that have like, I mean, I imagine AAA games have like hundreds of thousands of lines of code. So
they've also got how many people working on that code? Like,
okay, so the next button is the next button. It's literally the next button. Connect. All right. So on next button pressed, I need to create a method. I just did available actions. So available actions. Okay, so you have available crew actions, cannon actions, card actions. I will have ship actions, but let me go. Okay, yeah, so here are the available actions. So at the top of all this, I'm going to do a function has available actions, and it takes in a player ID. And it returns a Boolean. So we start with all of his card. We go, yeah, we just go. Okay, so what I want to do is, yeah, we just go through each loop. So for ship ID and state, or no, start with cards. For card ID and state dot get player ID. Card is equal to state dot. Okay, screw it. I'm doing it this way. I don't care if I'm not supposed to do it this way. It's equal to state dot get player ID for card ID and player dot oh no, I actually no, I disagree. Get hand, I think, is what I actually want. For card ID and state dot get hand of player ID. Actually, no. Grab card. get card ID. If available card actions of card is greater than 0, return true. And at the end of this, we return false. Basically, if it gets through all of these if statements. Oh, right, it's the size. Okay. Then we do for ship ID in player dot ship IDs. Variable ship state dot get ship ID if available. Oh, dang it. Okay, we'll comment all this out. For canon ID in player dot canon IDs, variable canon is equal to state dot get canon ID canon size greater than 0, turn true. Oh, you know what I should do? Where do I want to log this? This is logs dot. I'll say detailed. Detailed. Card dot name percent and then get rid of that. X V and then card dot instance ID. Do the same thing for the canon. Canon. And then we'll do the same thing for crew. For crew ID in player dot crew IDs. For crew ID and player dot crew IDs, variable crew is equal to state dot get crew ID if available crew actions Um, crew size greater than 0. Okay, so the only thing I have to check real quick is the player state. Yeah, addicted ship IDs, can IDs, crew IDs. I didn't do captain IDs. Good. That's very good. And then turn true. So it should, that should work. So function has available actions. All right, let's go back down to the bottom. So on while has available actions, state current player. The only thing I don't like about this is if for whatever reason neither player can do anything, this will just loop. But I think that's fine because each turn they draw a card, so eventually they'll draw their whole deck. But I haven't added the loss condition of drawing your deck yet, and I don't know if I'm going to. But I have to decide on that. It's a very common loss condition, but not every game does it.
No.
Advanced phase. Player. Can I just screw the player ID? Just say state.current player. It'll yell at me. And then go up to what I just wrote. And just say player state. And just get rid of that. I'm so lost. Okay, fine. And then get rid of that card. Let me look at player state again. Ship IDs, can crew IDs. I don't keep a list of... Wow. That's fine. And I'll ignore the discard for now. Because... mainly because right now there is no interaction with the discard. Alright, that should work. Let's see, so this should, if I just click next, it should take me to... Shoot. Says I have an action I can do. Wow. Well, not. Generic ship 5. Ooh. I didn't realize that. I gotta fix that. Like, the hover's working. I like that the hover's working. But it's not rotating my ships. It does for the ship, but not for the card ship. Okay. Whew. Let's go to the 2D view, or it should be board UI. Ship. Terminate play. What's going on here? Nope, nope, nope. Here, move this over here. Okay, so it says ship. It's just not rotating it. Can it rotate it? Where? Card hover view. What does it need to rotate? Go to the 2D view. Card hover. Can't rotate. It has to rotate the card itself, not the hover. Right? Yeah. So the script is on the card hover. So I guess go here. And what I could say, you can set selected. Function rotate. Grease int void, and then it's card container dot degrees. Okay, and then go back to board UI. So instead of that, you do card view rotate 90, else card view rotate 0, terminate play. Should work now. Dang it, that was wrong. Wrong one. Oh, wrong card view. Card hover view. Okay. All right, let's try that again. There we go. And he doesn't have a ship. Okay. All right, that was easy fix. I knew there was a way to do that. All right. What was I doing? Wait, I got the buttons working, right? So if I click next, yeah, Canon Generic 10 has actions, which it does. It has the play action, which does nothing. So let me make the play button work now. Now here's the question. What if I just click next? It won't. Ooh. It won't just ignore the fact that I've got actions. It needs to be like a do while loop. Let me see. I don't know if Godot has do while loops. Godot do while loop. Does not support a do while loop, but you can see. While true. Okay, yeah. So I gotta change it because it should, clicking next, should go to the next point that has actions. It shouldn't stay on the one that does have. Okay. All right, let me fix that. That's port controller on X-Men part. So it's not do while or function. It's equal to boolean is equal to true. Wow. Can continue. Oh, why did I call that a function variable? I'm just not doing great. All right. In advanced phase, if has available actions, or wait, I can just say can continue is equal to not has available actions of state dot current player. Okay. So the next button, generic captain 6. Okay, now if I hit next, yes, it went all the way to the next player's turn because there was nothing this guy could do.
Go.
Yes.
Now it's starting to work.
Yeah.
Or work as intended.
Although, wait. I kind of want to stop it at the beginning of a turn. I feel like. Like, for the purposes of game testing now, it doesn't mean much.
No, but you know it's going to be something that you want before it goes to play testing.
Well, it's more if I don't know how it is actually going to work once I get multiple actual players involved, and I'm not just the one doing everything.
Well, what do you mean?
What I mean
Is
is
it going to be two people, or is it going to be a two-player game, or is it going to be up to like 4?
it's going to be up to as many as you want.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be similar to Magic, and I have a way for making that work in the UI. So I'm just so it's more of I'm gonna have it go until the end of your turn. I'm just gonna, so that way you have to click end turn. Outside of just hitting next, you have to actually click end turn to say,
Okay.
I'm done with my turn. Which, in my opinion, makes sense because that is what you have to do in a real physical game. Whenever I play Magic, you have to say that you end your turn. It's
It's
at least in tournament Magic, you actually have to say that you end your turn.
yeah. No, I mean I'm a big fan of, even if you're playing friendlies, like stating when, you know, untap phase, draw phase, main phase 1 battle, main phase 2, end phase, because there's different stuff that people want to do.
Yeah. In fact, I remember, I forget which Pro Tour it was. I want to say, it was like Pro Tour Dragon's Maze. Because that was back when I used to watch the Pro Tours. There was a legitimate, like, dispute. Like, they called the judge over because a common phrase was like land go. And because there was, I guess the guy's opponent didn't speak English, he wasn't familiar with that phrase. And so he's like, what does that mean? I don't know that he passed the turn. What is going on here? It's still his turn. And there was this huge judge interaction because it wasn't clear to the player that his opponent passed the turn.
Got you.
Yeah. It was like, what? Yeah, I used to watch the Pro Tours. I think I watched Pro Tour. I think I started watching Pro Tour Theros. No. Yes, it wouldn't have been Dragon. It was probably Born of the Gods. I watched Pro Tour Theros. I watched the whole Theros block of Pro Tours. I watched Khans of Tarkir Pro Tours. Khans of Tarkir was such a great set. Oh man.
Way before I started playing.
I know. My favorite block was Theros block, because that was when I really started playing on my own in Magic. Like, I started actually doing well in Magic. And it's when I started falling in love with cards and was like, oh, I gotta get a playset of this or things like that. Okay. If is equal to not, and state phase state dot, or just not equals game state dot phase end. So you can continue if you've got no available actions and the current, it's not the end phase. Okay, that should work. So it should do next. Next. Now it's in the end phase. Now, if I hit next, it will just continue. Do I want you to be able to hit next? That's a question. I'll leave it for now. It's not a big deal. It's such a small deal right now. Okay. All right. So let's get into the fun part of this. So I can play cards, or I can assign captains. So the play button, upon clicking it, it plays the selected card. So let's connect that. Let's do these in reverse order. So we'll do assign first. Terminate. So let's connect. Just on assign button pressed. It is just assign. Okay. Assign to ship attempt. All right, the first one is player ID. That's current state dot current player. All right, what's the next thing? Assignment ID. Oh, I see. Flippity dog. Declare assignment attempt.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so what do I need for the declare assignment attempt?
What games do they make? Are they privately or public?
Oh.
Oh, they're not based out of the U.S. Okay. Huh, interesting.
Okay, so I think I need to clean up the declare assignment attempt. Or why don't I get rid of this attempt? Because we're not attempting anymore. We know that this card can be assigned. I've already determined that. So it's no longer declare assignment attempt. It's just declare assignment. And then it darkens the ships that... Okay. Oh. Ah. That's gonna yell at me. All right, let me go. So many fucking. So. I don't need to change it. Just change the name, declare assignment. Fixes that. And then the other thing I need to make sure I update. Back. What is it? Hmm. Let me make sure I'm not missing. Nope, no chat messages. Cool. Okay. So when you click the next button, you don't have to update because anything is currently okay, because those don't change the game state. So whenever you change the game state, they have to update. And so in this case, so on assign button, press your declare assignment, and then UI dot fresh buttons with an array of UI. Oh wait, I don't have it yet. So for now, it's just an empty array because I need to add the confirm button. So go to 2D, add child node, add a button. This is the confirm button. Okay. And it says confirm. And it goes under play and assigned. Yep, makes sense to me. Cool. So we have the confirm button now. Now we go into board UI. And we up top play, assign, firm, confirm. Okay. Then I go back to board controller and I say UI dot confirm. So, or wait, no. Do that, and we'll do confirm on ship button pressed, right? Crew, cannon, ship. Clicked, mode, pick assignment. Where did I do it? Fresh buttons. An array UI dot confirm. That should work. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, because I didn't write it in. Duh. Refresh buttons. Oh, okay, so I gotta make the button. Where is it? At on ready. Confirm button is equal to poink, and then refresh buttons confirm button dot visible available buttons dot has confirm. All right, run it again. Real easy. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, it just... Turn that off. Play. All right. Okay, hit next. Ooh, it should. Okay. I need to update that. Glad I found that. I could click it again. Assign this. I can't unassign it. I can't click a different ship. And then we confirm, and nothing happens because I haven't liked that yet. Okay, so two things I gotta do. First thing I gotta do is... Ooh, that's... Okay. Okay. So we get available card actions. Okay, so we're gonna do available card actions. Okay. Function.
All right, bud. I'm about to hop off for the night. I'll catch you later.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Update buttons. Doesn't need to take anything. Void. Actions. Array of string. Dot get highlighted card data. Card data. Wait, I don't actually think that's helpful to me. So instead, if UI card ID 0. card actions of card ready. Highlighted ship IDs 0 pass because we're not there yet. If UI dot highlighted cannon ID 0 is equal to cannon actions get cannon highlighted cannon ID dot highlighted crew ID is greater than 0. Get crew ready. Fresh buttons, available actions. See. Update buttons. Update buttons. Update buttons. Just put it after every single one. Ooh, reset. Ooh, it's looking good. Okay, okay. And then in the update buttons, yeah, no, don't need to figure that out right now. Okay. Oh. How are we doing? I think we're doing okay. Okay. No chats. Gotta make the confirm button work, so let's just do it. Pressed. Connect. So I do this. You'll see. Sign a ship attempt. This is the only thing. State current player. Dot player ID. Okay. I don't even think it should be an assigned to ship attempt. Like, it's not gonna matter. They're never gonna trigger. It's like it's redundancy checks. I'm gonna leave them in as redundancy checks. They'll never trigger, but I don't have a problem with redundancy checks, and I shouldn't eliminate redundancy checks just to shorten my code. So that should work. Next. Sign. Shit. Reset. Next. Sign. Shoot. Assign. That should go away. And confirm should. Confirm isn't popping up. So the buttons. Okay. So on the assignment, frick. And highlight Canon. Highlight Simon ID. Okay. After on the highlight crew, update buttons, and in update buttons, if it's not errors equal to UI dot confirm. Okay. So hit next, assign. It's unhighlighted. What is the assignment? I'm so confused. I don't know why I didn't do that from the get-go. So next, assign. Assign. Confirm. Damn. Okay. Let me fix that. Put mode is equal to if right input mode okay. Assign. Confirm. And then okay. Next sign. There we go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Whew. All right, keep going, keep going. What's next? We have play, we have assign. We need move, invade, and attack. So I kind of want there to be a little spacer between those buttons. Let me add child node. Color rectangle. 2D. Yeah, 40. Color. Transparent. Ooh, plays. What? I didn't connect it? Wait a minute. Oh, because I started with a sign. Duh. I didn't even do play. Okay, well, here we go. Press connect. Player ID. Player. Get. Card ID. Should be easy. So we hit next. Okay, what is different about cannon versus crew? Something's different, and I don't like it. All right, let's go to. Look at mouse. Stop pointing hand. It's probably that. This is really cool. They're overlapping well. And then assign. Cool thing is, nothing happens if I click on the others. Ooh. I can click on those though. I can click on cards in hand. I kind of don't want to be able to. Okay, here's a interesting idea. Can I click? I can click on my cards. And the play button comes up. That's a problem. I think I know how to fix that though. So we go on card click. Start on card clicked. Match UI input mode. UI dot mode normal. Return. Cannon. Crow. Okay. That should fix it. Because if I hit next, assign, nothing else is clickable. I mean, you can click it. Reset. Next. Sign. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the only thing I want to do, other than that, is when you go into assign, it's not just ships. Like, you can't click these, but I want them to darken as well. Oh. So let's see what happens. So begin targeting. And we take a list of So let's go to board UI. Begin targeting. I'm going to change this around to card targets. Array of int. Ship targets array of int. Targets array of int and crew targets array of int. There we go. For card ID in card ID not targets has card ID view is equal to card ID actually is equal to color dictionary int variable targeted crew by ID. Okay. Just V ship Canon. Okay, then board control is going to throw an error. Targeting. Next, assign. Woo! Yes! Though, yeah, saw that coming. Boy joy. Control C. Okay. All right. So next, assign, confirm. Bam! Frick yeah. Oh. Okay. What's next? It's almost 11 o'clock. Let's see if we can get one more button done. It's the goal. One more button. Move. So, add child node. Add a button. Move button. Move. Next. Let's go to UI. Move button. Constant move. Okay. Fresh buttons. Move button dot visible equal to available buttons dot has move. All right, so that's done. Next. Actions is equal to available ship actions dot get ship dot highlighted ship ID. Available ship actions. So we have card function available ship actions card ship instance array string variable actions array string actions if ship can be moved. Ship. Hi, ma'am. Do you need something? Do you need out? Do you need out? Okay. All right. Oh, just make sure. Nope, no chat messages. Cool. Play function ship can be moved. Ship instance boolean. All right. Append UI dot move. Cool. So standard gate, okay. State is in the port. So in port, move this turn. So it's in the port, it hasn't moved this turn, and it hasn't launched. It's in the port, hasn't moved the turn, and hasn't launched. Okay. And there's another one. This is owned by player. Okay, let me just Control C this. So variable game is over boolean equal to state dot game over. Variable current player owns ship bool is equal to state dot current player dot player ID owner ID. Variable phase is maneuver. Boolean is equal to state dot phase is equal to phase maneuver. Variable import is equal to ship zone is equal to state dot zone port. Forget about launched. Just has moved. Turn is equal to move this turn. Return, not game is over, and ship is import and not move this turn. Ship can be moved. So should be update buttons. That should work. How much more time? Okay. Hit next. Play. 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 I want to assign you to here. Assign. Confirm. Assign, confirm, assign, confirm, assign, confirm, assign, assign, confirm. Okay. Ooh, we didn't hit one. All right, 1 second. I think I know the problem. Zero. Detail. All right, try it again. Next, play. I can shrink that down. Play, play, sign, confirm, Sign. None of these are clickable. That is. Confirm. Sign. Okay. Next, play, 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 sign, 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 confirm, sign, sign, confirm. Okay. So then hit next. Move. Oh, okay. Well, at least the button loads. So I don't think I linked it yet. Oh man, my leg. Yeah, unplay. Okay, so move button, node pressed, connect, connect. Just launch ship. I have to change this. Ship. Attempt. Current player. Ship ID is ship ID. Update buttons. Play, 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 play. Okay, assign, sign, 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 sign. Okay. Next. Both of these can move. We went too far. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. That's good. And so what I'm going to do, because it's almost 11:30 and I need to call it for the night, I'm going to close this. I'm going to save everything. And I'm going to test out this review. So the summary, what is the summary? We implementing the buttons. Next, intern, play, assign, and move. Okay, commit 5, push origin. Okay, I pushed origin. Let me try this. Sorry, I'm trying something with this new codex. Okay. Let's see. I'm just curious. I've never used this tool. Gonna let that run. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It was just... Okay. So then... What is this? Okay, so now... How do you push it? Wait. Okay, so this is what I'm... Create pull request. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can into main. Okay, we're good. Okay, I understand now. Okay, let's try something crazier, right? Okay. Options and okay, copy. Let's try that. See what happens. I was just curious. I've never used this tool. I'm almost out of time. This is the last thing I'm going to do. I do want it to... It's reviewing everything. There's a lot. I'll give it that. Okay, there's that. Code reviews. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. I'll play with that more as I come to understand it more. Seems like it's not really made for Windows yet, unfortunately, but oh well. Let me transition, and we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you Saturday. Yep, see you Saturday.